In the previous videos, you have understood about what is binding energy per nucleon and everything. And also we discussed about the stability, correct? Now let's discuss more about nuclear stability. See, why nuclear stability is important? Because of two reasons. One, if nucleus is unstable, then the whole atom can actually collapse. Okay, the second is an unstable nucleus is quite dangerous because they emit a lot of radiations. So understanding about nuclear stability is very, very important. Now, how do we understand nuclear stability? We generally define or we understand the nuclear stability with the help of relative ratio between the number of protons and number of neutrons within the nucleus. Okay, or you can say the relative number of protons and neutrons in the nucleus. With the help of this, we calculate the stability of the nucleus. Okay, so on what all factors do the stability of a nucleus depend on? In this, the first one, very important one, binding energy per nucleon. If the binding energy per nucleon is more, then we say that the atom or the element is more stable, or you can say the nucleus is more stable. This is what you have learnt in the couple of previous videos, correct? The binding energy curve and everything you have learnt. The second factor what depends or the nuclear stability depends on is the neutron to proton ratio. Okay, now when you talk about neutron to proton ratio, a very important thing is if we have more number of protons, assume, okay, that means what we are going to have, this electrostatic repulsion, correct? And because of that, the stability can come down. That's why for heavier nuclei or heavier nucleus, more the number of neutron, more is the stability. Okay, this is the second part or the second parameter which defines the stability of the nucleus. The third parameter or the third factor you can say is the number of protons and number of neutrons within the nucleus. In the sense, do we have odd number or do we have even number of protons and neutrons? Depending on that, we are going to talk about the stability of the nucleus. Okay. Now, experimentally, they have done couple of things, and with the help of that, see, look at this particular table. So, even and even, they're the most stable, and as you can look into it, the stability keeps on changing. Okay. So, these are the three parameters which depends or which defines the stability of the nucleus. Alright. So, as and when we talk about the stability, what if the nucleus is unstable? What is going to happen? That you will understand in the next video.